John, 90 odd minutes you were in the game, final moment goes away from you. How's your emotions after that game?
Oh, the emotions are okay, just disappointed because I didn't feel that we deserved to lose that game. It was always going to be difficult after the result from last week. We're a little bit anxious at the start of the game and they had their opportunities, but I thought in the second half we controlled the game really well. We had plenty of good openings, good chances, and on another day we come away with 3 points, not 0. So that's more the disappointment, but considering that we had to give young Kane Vidmar his debut, I thought he did really well. And then we had Jacob Trad and Donachie out. Then when Kane went off, we had no centre-backs left. And that cost us in the end.
Do you feel, I don't know if this is kind of a weird question, but that hurt even more than the week before because of the way you played today and the way you had to dig in for it?
Yeah, every loss hurts. It's just that you take different things out of every loss and every win. Every game you take something different out of it. Last week it was, the half time was more about how we're going to react, how we're going to show our character as a group and then as a club. And I thought we did that in the second half last week. And I felt the whole week was good. The response was good. The reaction of the players was good. Because it's not easy when you lose like that. And then I felt today that that they responded really well. I think most people would have seen that we played pretty well, and there's still a lot of things to improve on. We know that, and we're working on it. But we created another clear cut opportunities that if we went ahead, I think that we would have probably won the game.
And keep it Tom as well. Get you in it there.
Yeah, in the first half. That's when I was saying we're a bit anxious. We're a little bit when we got the ball. We weren't. I'd say confident enough to keep playing, and then we become a little bit spread. And Heward Bell did really well for us. He made those crucial saves at the start, and that helped us because then that gives us a lift. You come in nil at half time, and then we adjusted a few things, and we felt in the second half that we were able to play out pretty well, control the game with the ball, also control it without the ball. When we lost the ball, we won it back pretty quickly. They're a threat on the counter. They're a big threat, but we controlled that most of the time. It's just right at the end, the sucker punch.
It's not been the easiest start to the season, as we've already touched on. You've got the game against Newcastle last week. They come to you guys. I know there's not easy games in the A-League, but do you look at that as an opportunity where you can kind of stamp yourself on the season and take some momentum heading into the international break?
Yeah, we hope that it's, now we've played 3 away games, so it's never going to be an easy start. In terms of the performances out of the 3 games, we've come away with 2 really good performances. So that you have to look at that, and because over a season when you perform well, normally you pick up points. So we're looking for now another good performance against Newcastle. We've got 3 games in Ballarat in a row, and then hopefully we can perform well and get the results we want and build our season that way. But we've still got players that are coming in, like Nikita Rukavica, who came in, made an impact. Pena, who has been out for a long period of time, so he will take a little bit of time to get going. But I felt that those players that came on made a good impact.
It was Rukavica's first A-League minutes for about 8 years. What have you seen in him that made you want to bring him to Western United?
Oh, I think he still finishes really well, and that will also take the pressure off of the younger players around. When you've got an experienced player that can finish like he does and score goals, then the others will feel that they're not responsible for us to score goals. So it just takes away the pressure and the ease. But he's been great. He's working towards his fitness. He's understanding a little bit more and more each day the way that we want to play. I thought that they defended well from the front when he came on, and then he nearly had a golden opportunity. Well, he had a golden opportunity that he just put wide, but he met it well.
You've got I've already mentioned the international break. You said that there were some things that you guys still needed to work on. Are you going to be able to do that over the international break and kind of just try to
Yeah,
put the focus in?
yeah, and we'll be able to do it. We'll also get some players back like Donachie and Jacob Tratt, so they're not too far away. So we'll be able to do that. Work on a few things. I thought sometimes when we got into that final third, we probably rushed it a little bit at times when they were set defensively. We'd keep the ball a little bit better and open them up a little bit more. So they're things that we'll work on. But all in all, out of the 3 games, 2 really good performances. Yes, we want to get better, but it's just that the result today didn't go our way.
You spoke about Hewitt Bell. From a standpoint after last week's game, what was said to him to help his confidence heading into tonight's game?
Oh, not a lot really. We just spoke as a team, as a group, that it's not one individual, it's everyone together, and I felt that also at half time last week, that they stuck together, they spoke about it. There was no finger pointing, and Hewitt Bell, you have to remember, he hasn't played a lot of football, and so this also showed, copping 5 goals. It's sometimes it's not easy to come back out and play, I thought that he showed his quality. We believe in him. We think that he's a quality goalkeeper, and he showed that today. So it was more about just let's keep working, let's keep improving as individuals and as a group. That's what you want to do, and if you do that, then the results will come.
Just on next week, obviously Ballarat, it's a place that players are comfortable playing at. It's obviously not quite as, the fans aren't on top of you like they are at Amy. Is it worried about that at all? Or?
No, we're not worried about it. We've played at 5 different home venues. We're used to it. We can deal with it. We play anywhere. It's just that it becomes more of our home game. When you play 3 games sort of away from home, could we say that Amy Park was City's home game, and then these 2 away from home. Macarthur haven't left New South Wales yet. I know they've had AFC Cup, but so this for us is we're back in Melbourne. Ballarat's just a bit out.